Hi Year 8. So this video is going to be to try and help you with your writing. Now on your week 4 work, task 6 was a writing task. Now I did ask you to do some previous tasks to help build up to this. So you had some brainstorming to do. So you created a mind map, you built up a couple of sentences, and then it came to the writing. If you don't do those previous tasks properly, it will be much more difficult for you to write your paragraph, and they will give you things to say in your paragraph. So use your previous tasks. I put them there for a reason. I'm not going to do the previous ones. I'm just going to show you how to write a piece of writing to make sure that we cover all of those bullet points and make it as good quality as we possibly can, as high quality as possible. So we have got 4 things that we need to include here: 2 sports that you play or activities that you do, positive and negative opinion about a sport, frequency phrases to say how often we do something, and describing what a family member or friend plays. So that's all very doable. We've done that this term. We're going to start with part A. 2 sports that I play or 2 activities that I do. I'm going to try and include some frequency phrases in my sentence, okay? So we're also going to have C in here as well. So we want I play. Juego is I play when we're talking about a ball sport, and we always need to have al. So I'm going to say juego al badminton, and then I want to say how often I do that. So I'm going to say los lunes, on Mondays. And that's a nice easy sentence to get me started. I'm then going to use a connective to connect another sentence to say also, también, juego, I play, al baloncesto, so I play basketball. So I've still got juego al, I've just changed the sport. And then I'm going to say that I do this once a week. Una vez por semana. So I've got 2 frequency phrases already, and I've talked about 2 sports. I'm going to give you an example of an activity that isn't a ball sport, just for you to include it for extra. A veces, sometimes, hago, I do, ciclismo, cycling. Okay, and then we have got another frequency expression and another activity, and that's only in 2.5 lines. I now need to give some positive and negative opinions. I'm going to change my colour so that you can see. So, a positive opinion, I'm going to say I really like, me gusta mucho. And then I can talk about these sports that I do. Yeah, I don't have to think of new sports. I can use the ones that I've already got. Me gusta mucho el baloncesto. Okay, that's a positive opinion. To make that even better, I should add a reason. Porque es, and I'm going to say it's active, activo. There's my positive opinion. I now need to say that I don't like something, so I'm going to use another connective. I could use pero to say but I'm going to use however because it's a better one. Sin embargo. And then I want to say I don't like or I hate, and I'm going to use I hate because that's stronger. Odio, I hate el ciclismo. Porque es, and I'm going to say boring. Okay, now I have said that sometimes I do cycling, but I hate it. That's fine. If you would rather do a different sport here and say that you hate something else like el piragüismo, that would be a really good one to use. Canoeing. You can use a sport that you haven't mentioned, that's fine. I've chosen to use one that I do sometimes. So I do cycling, but I hate it. Okay, so I've got A, I've got B, and I've got C. I now need to do D. But I'm also, because I'm talking about what a family member or friend plays, I can put some frequency phrases in there. I could even put an opinion in there as well. So I'm going to put C in brackets because I'm going to include some frequency phrases. So I'm going to talk about my mum. Now, for my mum, I can't say juego or hago because that's I do. We need to change my verb to talk about she. Okay, so I'm going to say she does horse riding. So my verb hacer is to do. I've got rid of my ER, and for she does, we have an E on the end. Mi madre hace equitación. And we can give a time expression for this. So I'm going to say that she does this every day. And I'm going to give a reason as well, because it is porque es, and I'm going to say fun. Now, the reason I've put an A on the end there, it shows that I've recognised that equitación, it's la equitación, is a feminine word, divertida, to match. I'm going to put a comma there, and I'm going to say, but I don't like horse riding. And I could, if I wanted to, give a reason why I don't like it. Porque es, and I'm going to say it's expensive. Cara. Again, an A, because it's la equitación. So that is a really, really strong paragraph. Please try to include every single point and take advantage as much as you can to include loads of detail for a writing activity like this. And think about things like your verbs to make sure that that matches who you're talking about. You've included every single bullet point and that your spelling is correct.